There's a lot of really cool subscription services out on the market, and of course me personally, I really like the firearm or tactical side and been doing a lot of those reviews on my Sensible Prepper channel. One that I did a while back was the SpecOps Global subscription service. Really cool. Did a full, in fact I tested everything right there on camera, and it was a lot of fun. And I think these subscription services are pretty cool that we can look at it and see what's in them. I haven't really planned on doing a repeat of any of the subscription services. But one of the things about SpecOps Global, Tim just sent me this box. He's a great guy. He's just been really just top-notch. And he sent this just out of the blue. In fact, I just got a package, and it was one of the subscription boxes for October. One of the things that I really like that Tim does is he gets items from all over the world, specifically Europe, with a lot of the police and military agencies, and puts together a kit that you just can't find anywhere else. So in the spirit of Tim just being a great guy, and this SpecOps Global is just a cool concept, I decided to go ahead and do a follow-up video of SpecOps Global subscription service, and especially because of the contents of this box. It's pretty cool. Here's the box, really well done with SpecOps Global. These are great little boxes. In fact, the one that I originally got I still use because it just opens up very nicely. Now you get your card with all the description of everything in the box, and then it starts out with the different tiers. Of course, you have a new recruit, you have the JROTC right here, then we have the seasoned non-com, and then the elite. Also with SpecOps Global, you can get a lot of this gear individually if there's something you really like in here and you want extras, and there is a 10% discount card that's included. And we're going to start out with the JROTC. This is your entry level. You get 2 to 3 items from, things that are from around the world. First we have just a balaclava, and this is made in the US. Great for cooling, great for keeping your neck warm, and these are used by special forces and SWAT teams all over the world. And this really helps with anonymity, because a lot of times there can be reprisals from, criminal groups. And this is just something that, you've seen a million times, and really high quality material. And I think this is going to be something, you may not wear this every day, but it's definitely something to go in your tactical kit. And the balaclava, that's another story. Oh yeah, baby. So am I tactical or what? And then we have this small little fold lock back knife, and this is made in Italy. It's a Mac Coltieri, and these have been around, this company's been around since the 1950s. This is just a basic knife. It's a lock back knife, lock back, here with the lock on the back obviously. And just a very utilitarian knife. Has fiberglass reinforced handles, very lightweight. It has a 3-inch blade, and this is not really super high quality, but it's a lot better than a lot of the stuff we're seeing imported from Asia. And again, over 50 years of experience, and a lot of their knives, not necessarily this one, but a lot of their knives are used by the Italian military and other militaries around the world. As far as the little lockback folder, not super sharp. Actually somewhat tearing this card, but it does cut it. This could be sharpened up pretty nicely, but still adequate for most tasks. You're not going to shave with it, but definitely good and solid. Great little utilitarian knife, not super high quality, but something you wouldn't worry about messing up if you got out and you had to really use it to pry something or whatever. Just a good beater. Next we go to the new recruit, and of course you get both of these items and also the combat belt sleeve. Now I'll tell you, this is actually a pretty cool idea. It's just a belt shell, and you slide either a standard belt or you can slide one of the tactical belts through here. It's 1.5 inch, and you can fit it through, and then you have MOLLE attachments all around here. This is a great thing to me to use for, just quick, throw this on in any kind of environment, and it gives you a platform for your holster for, mag pouches and med kits, things like that. And then when you're finished, you just pull your belt out, tack it, pack it away, and then put your belt back on. I mean, it's a really simple little system. It is stitched really well. In fact, these are triple stitched. The webbing is really strong and stitched in as well. And then the back has cooling vents, mesh cooling. So even though this is a pretty simple idea, it's one of those ideas to me that I really like. I'm a big fan of the battle belt, but sometimes that can be a little more dedicated. This is just really easy, and again, in any kind of environment. And this can also be used in conjunction with your plate carrier. Now here we've attached the SAG mag carrier in the MOLLE webbing. Take your standard belt, and again, you can use more of a tactical belt, or you can use just the belt you have on. This is just a gun leather belt from, it's a bull leather belt actually from DaltechForce.com. These are great belts. Whatever you have, you want it to be kind of stiff so it'll go through. Then as it comes to this other side, just pull it and even it out. Now with the belt, you can actually put it over a garment. You're not going to be able to put it through the belt loops. Attach it and you have a secure system. Now I have this back a little bit. I'd probably bring them right up here, but you get the idea. Here we have our PMag. Slips right in. If you need to make some adjustments to make it a little tighter, you have your shot cord down here with your keeper, and you can adjust that however you want to. And of course you can put more pouches all the way around, pistol mags, you know, flashlight, knife, your first aid kit. The combat belt sleeve is made by CP Gear, made right here in the US and in Canada. And this makes up the new recruit tier, and it runs $49. Now the third tier is the seasoned non-com, and it comes with a rifle mag, and this is from SAG, which is a Polish company that makes tactical gear. And this is, of course, you can use AR-15 or AK mags because it has an adjustable shock cord that runs through it. Much like your high-speed gear without the polymer sides, but still same concept and pretty cool idea. Now the attachment system is just webbing, and then we have a little buckle, which really makes this easy to put on to the MOLLE webbing. Now one of the things I'm going to tell you is that Tim sent some extras so I could really show this, but again only one come with the box. Taking the strapping, running it through, it just slides. This webbing's pretty slick feeling, and then going back through and just interlacing this to give it a really secure fit is the best way to do it. Sometimes guys get lazy and just slip it through, and if you do just from top to bottom, you don't get the security you do when you go through all the loops. Once you get it all the way through, just put it through the buckle and you can tighten it down, and this will obviously hold the straps into place. Cinch it down good and you're good to go. Then we have the LED wave. This is from Vanguard, and this is made in Barcelona, Spain. Nice tail switch at the end, and this is a polymer LED light, which those are not super common. I know Enforce has really pioneered that technology because the polymer can get really hot, but the way these things work, they stay cool the way they're designed. And one thing that's really neat about this light is it's 460 lumens. This is used by a lot of agencies in Europe, including the Dutch police, the German SEK, which is their SWAT teams, and then also the German state police out of Berlin. They use this particular model. And it's just a really cool little system. This can even be used on a rifle on a weapons mount. But they're also available tail switches that, you know, with the extended pressure pads and things like that. So this is a pretty well-known system out of Europe. And again, we get a lot of lights from Asia, so it's just cool to see some of these lights coming from other countries. Here we have the flashlight. Decent amount of light coming out. And can't complain about that. Just on and off, that's it. No strobe. And all of these items come in the seasoned non-com kit. It runs $99. And in the Elite kit, you get the SAG, which is made in Poland, tactical chest rig. And this is fully MOLLE panels all the way across, pretty generous. The webbing is triple stitched here. We have an admin pouch with Velcro. Opens up. Nice wide webbing for shoulder strap, and a very light but ventilated shoulder straps here. And it crosses in an X over the back, box X stitching. Everything is stitched double and triple. This is a very lightweight rig, and of course it's fully adjustable, and you have your Vastex buckles right here, but you can cover them, and just helps keep the noise down. Here we have the SAG chest rig all decked out. Got 4 mag pouches all the way across, and these are the SAG mag pouches. You know, it fits just in the right spot. It's really comfortable, and I've been down there shooting with it on, and it just functions well. I mean, adjusted everything. There are a lot of keepers. This is a great little chest rig. Very comfortable to wear, and very lightweight. The mags, if they're a little bit loose, you can go down here and just pull this shock cord with the little keeper that it has on here. Tighten that down, and that really secures that. And you can use AK mags or AR-15 mags. Both of them work. Crisscrosses in the back give you a lot of support. The shoulder straps are not super thick, but they definitely work, and it keeps the weight down. I really like it. Makes it very maneuverable. But again, SAG is in Poland, and they make a lot of tactical gear for their military and police units and for other countries. And you get all of these items in the elite tier, and it runs $139. One of the things I really like about this particular box is that everything fits together. I mean, you got your chest rig. Yeah, you only have one of these SAG rifle carriers, but you can order more and put these on here, and it matches just right. You've got your combat belt, and of course the balaclava, and then with your knife, and you have a flashlight. So it really covers a lot of bases. It's all in black, and just makes a really cool little setup. So you can find out more information at SpecOpsGlobal.com. Really unique service with a lot of the items from around the world used by military and police. So if you're into subscription boxes and you've been thinking about joining one, you can check it out at SpecOpsGlobal.com. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. A lot of different things in fact, my suit patches. Now the entry level tier is the JR. Now the entry level tier. Here we've got the SAG rig. Here we have the SAG chest rig, all decked. Here we have the SAG deck. The shoulder straps are not super thick. SpecOps Global sent this. Oh yeah, baby. Woo. So am I tactical or what?